Here we are again in our cold, dead underpants. Shut up, me. Right, went off the grid there for about a week. Sort of didn't feel like it. Anyway, we're back. And I need to remember where we were. Instantly. We were doing this. And we got... somewhere? We didn't get nowhere, so we must have got somewhere. Yes. Let's learn about the couch in an unexpected location.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
They actually looked like assholes. They looked really cool, like models. They looked really cool, like a rock band. I mean, I think I've seen more rock bands sitting on couches in weird places than models. There's a third option that I've also seen on sitting on couches quite often, but that's not an option they're giving here. So we'll go with rock band.
Yes, as you've said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was.
Sofa in my part of the world, but bloody Americans and their lingo infests all of our minds eventually.
They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it, too, where they also took photos of themselves.
Oh dear.
It, and smoked cigarettes, because they felt
Didn't
it's
really
intellectual.
Handle that sentence very well, did you? I mean, I'm not one to talk, but I mean, you're the voice actor here. Unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it too. Yes. It's fine. He's got a big job. I shouldn't really be pointing it out every time, but I am.
Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You
Sofa.
had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved.
Oh. Did I ever catch them?
No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next?
Murder at the hookah parlour.
Murder. Tum at the hookah parlour was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlour.
Okay. So, why is Joseph dead?
Beaten to death by a throng of Villalobos gang members when him and his partner J.M., only initials mentioned, answered a call one night. It's a sad story, and it isn't really represented in your case files. Stop stalling and get to the murder at the hookah parlour.
Alright, fine.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve, was doing it solo, said it was a real nutcracker, a real brain twister, was on it for, like, a month. The captain got impatient. Shit or get off the pot, Mills. Mills didn't get off the pot. Not yet. He kept at it for a couple of weeks more, racking his brains, running with every theory, as outlandish as they seemed. Still couldn't solve the murder at the hookah parlour. Tough case, he said. Toughest he's ever had.
Was he any good, or was he just shit and it wasn't actually that difficult?
No, he was awful.
Oh,
Awful sense of humour, too.
it's even worse.
The worst jokes you've ever heard.
Oh no.
Really rapey.
Oh.
Still, he'd been on it for months now. Said
Yeah.
it was the final case. Said it was uncrackable. That murderer vanished into thin air. That goddamn hookah parlour was all he talked about.
Well, I mean, if that was all he talked about, at least he was not making the jokes. Surprised that would fly in a police station, but everything's a bit unconventional here.
Okay, So the case is handed to you because Mills isn't getting anywhere, and you look into it. Here's the setup. A young man is found dead in a hookah parlor.
Probably could have guessed that.
Those places where you go and smoke bubblegum flavored vapor all day.
I do know that's one of the few tame recreational activities I've tried, and not in a parlour though, that was at uni. I didn't really get much from it. I don't know if you can get high off it. I didn't feel much except a cough.
No, it's soot and water vapor.
That makes
it
sense
doesn't do anything.
Super cool.
Yeah, really lame. So anyway,
that's not what I said.
His 20s, found with his skull busted open, right on the floor of the hookah parlor, in the middle of the day. No one else is in there. Only client that day. In perfect health too. Some kind of movie producer. No one enters. No one exits. He's just sucking on his watermelon hookah all morning, all noon, like he usually does. He's a regular. No calls, nothing. Just sucking on the hookah until 15:45. Then bam, he's dead on the floor with his skull busted open, blood everywhere. What happened? How can it be?
The water vapour went into his head and made his head expand, and then it blew up.
Mills has no idea. Invisible assassin. Movie deal gone sour. Girl at the counter did it. Nothing fits. Eerie. Man just dropped dead. So you go to the parlor. You see cushions around the table. Tables low, heavy, really sharp edge.
Maybe he fell over and died.
See? You can't even read the thing without solving it. Yeah, it was that. Turns out hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom.
That's unfortunate. I'll tell you what else is unfortunate. I forgot to start recording. That was smart. Fuck. Okay, hang on. Go to intermission. I'll try and sort this out. God, you take 1 week off and everything goes to shit. Sorry about this. Right, sorry about that. What do they say? It's like riding a bike. But Twitch is not like riding a bike. You miss a few sessions and you forget completely what to do. And technical issues, and then I got a phone call, and yeah, 3 buses come at once, that sort of thing. Never mind, I'll stitch it all together in post. So yes, the hookah parlor. Right, yes, right, okay, good, yeah. Hookah does do something. It turns off your brain's oxygen supply, and you don't notice it until you get up to go to the bathroom. Slight echo there, just checking the audio again. Right, he must have sucked a lot of it. Don't take that out of context.
Yeah, he liked his hookah. Stephen was his name.
Shit. It's fine, it spoke differently to me. It is actually. It's just I wasn't expecting that. Why did you have to tell me his name? And what was he doing there for 6 hours? Well, hookah-ing, it seems.
Smoking hookah.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear?
Well, no, I did.
I don't know. Trying to come up with a movie script, maybe.
I'll stop it.
Anyway, that was Murder at the Hookah Parlor. Joseph Mills wasn't a good detective, and about 30 minutes has passed, piecing it together. Next.
God damn it. Stephen trying to come up with a film script and he dies at the hookah parlor. Like, that's halfway right to being me, except I haven't died yet. What a shame. Oh well.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, Hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The
In
edges
fact,
are
I did.
rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters RCM.
What did you say the colour was?
Blue.
Oh, okay.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Excuse me? What? I didn't think that'd be a thing. I guess it isn't. Alright, shake it for some reason.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Ooh.
And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
Lazuli? I thought it was lazuli, but... Never mind, I'm being pedantic again. How would I open such a thing?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
I do have hands. Crack it on the knee like Burke. No, that's what fucked it up in the first place, wasn't it? Oh well, 92% chance. Surely this won't fail. Oh, it didn't.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know.
Slide the drawer open. Wait, somehow I don't want to. Fuck no, put the ledger away. What's so ominous about this compartment?
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open.
What's inside?
2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Wait, what? Fucking kill yourself, you asshole.
The words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who were they for?
Who do you think?
Me?
You.
Okay. I was curious if you actually... how far that was going to go, because... No telling with this game, really. Okay, let's look at the ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. They let you go there too. You should go and kill yourself there.
Seems like a perfectly logical and not at all disturbing sentence. Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti.
Open it? Why is this so ominous?
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand.
Oh no, that's why.
A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Not usually.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
This probably isn't going to be good for my morale, is it?
Throw it away, please.
My morale is actively saying this won't be good for my morale. But I got 3. Is it going to do more than 3 damage? It will make me happy.
Outside, you hear the wind howl. A sudden gale blows in from Martinez, flapping street signs and window blinds.
That's a terrible coincidence.
Come outside.
Oh no, it's you again. What?
Far away and outside, the reeds hiss with desperation. Step
I don't know what to do now. Alright, I'll go outside, I guess. Bit nippy. Don't mind me. I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I go outside. Not a strike, a claim. Those are the fine ones. Well, fine-ish. None of it's really fine. Alright. What's the difference in me reading it out here?
It's the ledger you found. Oh, and an incredibly cool without resistance. Yep. Also, thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard.
Yep. Open it.
Familiar handwriting.
Yep.
A young woman in her 20s.
Yep.
Harry, it begins.
Yep.
Throw it away, please.
Crikey. Time's gone quick. Yes, because I think it said actually reading each of those case notes and figuring them out takes half an hour. So we've really... That's day 2 pretty much gone. Although we were struggling to know what to do with it anyway, because the next thing is for Kim to take the body away. So I guess this worked out.
No. A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it. Now that you're out, let go.
Oh.
Let go.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning to this. Throw the card into the wind. Hold on to it. Read the card. What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body. A feeling of cold. A persistent chill.
Read the card. I've never thrown the card in the wind, to be fair. I guess I never had high enough points in shivers. But I imagine that's quite conclusive. More content if you read it. New or more? Do you want more? Do you want new? We'll go for more.
Your hands shake, holding onto it.
Uh-oh.
Every morning when I step out, you're asleep behind me.
Sorry about that.
It says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road.
Don't do that.
Every step I take, it grows.
That's
By
not
the
how
time
the
I
lyrics
reach the
go.
fuel station, it has filled me entirely.
No.
I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Okay, well the sentiments there somewhat, in line with the song. Every move you make, sparks fall from the bow collector, whatever that means.
You. Every step I take will get lighter.
That's still not it.
It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
I feel like you're calling me fat there.
Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head.
What?
Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear.
Oh no, it was a vampire clipboard.
You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Oh shit, Kim, do something.
No. Hold on.
Hold on then.
To what? There's nothing.
No, put more points in endurance, quick.
Detective, is everything all right?
No, it's all gone black. Fall sideways, I guess. Well, at least I fell completely silently. That's impressive. Oh shit. Did I just get another game over? Or is this a false start? This is not like the other game overs. Are you toying with me, game?
There is nothing. Again.
Yes, okay, thank you. Freaking... Alright, let's just pass out for a bit.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
In the... You can't call someone that. Alright, if you insist. Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
I thought you were called the Ancient Reptilian Brain. I suppose that is a bit of a mouthful. And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
No, I was cool. I am cool. I'm cool.
You're cool when you're dead, brother.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow.
Yeah, it's not as cool.
Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Tell me what. Who are you talking to? Me or him? Who is me? But, you know, which part of me are you talking to?
Ah, yes. In the old factory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
That's not what they say. Smelled like betrayal. Smelled so nice. Two are not mutually exclusive necessarily. It smelled like betrayal.
Yeah, man. Fuck everything. Total blackout forever.
So my name appears to be Harry.
Your name is fuck all.
Oh, okay.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Oh, then what is it?
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
Can I at least abbreviate that? Pootg. Oh, I'm not going to do the rest of it. With the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Yep, maybe.
Don't prod at it. It will start moving again.
Oh, okay. Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
Alright, I'll just keep laying down here then.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Why are you breathing on me, Kim? I hope you're not giving me mouth to mouth. What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you.
I don't like where this is going.
It's delicious.
Are you sure?
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Am I where?
In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket, the air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
No, I don't want to.
There is no use arguing with me. You will die if you don't. Drink.
There really is no use arguing with him. This is him exerting the reserves of authority he usually withholds. You can't even try to resist. All you can do is...
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery.
Oh, really?
The stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
If I knew that water was going to heal me all this time, And yet, funnily enough, does Frit even sell water?
Drink. You
Yeah.
haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Oh, could have fooled me.
With greedy gulps, you down half a litre of cold water.
Yeah,
Some of it spills on the driver's seat.
I could have
The
been at 0
lieutenant
health.
pays
This is
no
doing
heed to
wonders.
it.
I guess it is like that thing. When you're really, really thirsty, water just is like tastes better than it usually does. It's weird.
What happened?
It's complicated. I came in contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant.
That does sometimes happen.
Oh, that's very understanding of you.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Yes.
Good.
Well, that crazy dehydrated hallucination / emotional breakdown / near-death experience got me 5 experience points. Thanks, Kim. Give us a kiss. Do you not like me in your personal space? Is this upsetting you? Do I smell? You can tell me if I smell, Kim. No, he's too polite. Oh, the ledger is now a tool. That's curious. So if I hold that, I get +1 Inland Empire and Empathy and +2 Authority. Wow, I'm going to wear them as pants. Oh, can't do that. Ooh, hang on. Yeah, that's the trampy look we're going for. Clipboard in one hand, plastic bag full of crap in the other. Super. And just because we haven't yet, let's do some drugs. Now, what is this thing? The White Morning. -1 authority. Little guy gets further and further away. What? What does that mean? 5 hours. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. At the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. I don't want to get smaller and smaller. Maybe we should do that one. But we haven't the skill points at the moment.
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon.
It's true.
A double rainbow of synthetic hallucinogens. Rare and gritty. A product of the age of atomic power.
Atomic power, too scary. Ignore thought. Look at the little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cat. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a potent antidote to boredom.
Sounds like exactly what this stream needs. Radiation poisoning sounds scary. No, it doesn't. Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side lets you just slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on, slurp it.
A little bit disgusting, but sure. Won't Kim see me slurp it?
What is he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of danger joy.
To be fair, he just gave me some water, and so I'm back on my feet now and ready to get fucked again. Don't take that out of context either. Let's aggressively slurp this drug chemical.
You suck a manly dose of the extremely chemical smelling liquid into your
Not
mouth.
sure there's a way to
There,
do
it
that
seeps
manly.
into your tongue.
Right.
When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
Tastes like like fire. Tastes like a kiss. Tastes like gasoline. Tastes like an anti-radiation drug. There should be an option for all of the above. It tastes like fire. Or a kiss. A kiss is more interesting. Is it? Is a kiss more interesting than fire? Our survey says it's unclear.
It tastes like many things.
Oh, so it didn't really
all
matter.
melted into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
Oh God, on fire?
Not really. It's just a metaphor.
Oh,
The
thank God.
effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm.
Oh,
This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
I'm not. I feel like that might be pushing it, considering we just did it right next to him. Will I be able to stand straight and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery. Fire machinery. Please don't actually operate any fire machines.
No promises, but we haven't found any fire machines. Kim, I just did drugs.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
His glasses turn golden as the fire reflects off the lenses. Once again, you are filled with the certainty. This man is your brother. Just don't mix it with anything, he thinks, looking you over. Thankfully, his sense of balance seems okay. Whatever. I'm not getting involved. Wow. Kim's badass. Or he's had a druggy partner. Whoa. That's probably it. He's seen it before.
Probably.
Look at all these guys go off like fireworks as information pours into you about the lieutenant's simple remark. I'm happy for you. This stuff is great.
See, that's actually... Well, that's an advantage, but, you know, the implied downside as well of using it. It improves your psych abilities, so suddenly all these are popping off and you're getting more content in a way. But if you have to do drugs for more content, are you really getting more content? Well, you are getting more content, but God's not happy.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more Pyrrolidon. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all human beings.
Yeah. I didn't last long at my job at Frank.
If you can keep the vomit in, because it sort of also makes you want to throw up.
Okay. Well, that's always a good plan. Keep the vomit in, as my dad always used to say. Right, let's not walk around with it perhaps quite out in the open. Let's get our bag of crap back. And now we got a skill point. But do we want to immediately go for that thought, or we're still working on our fascism? We're halfway towards fascism. I don't know. I feel like I just want to pump up some more of these guys. But who? Who indeed? Inland Empire's at 9. That's kind of... Endurance, perception. Perception's always useful, I think. Oh, reaction speed's starting to look a bit low. Yeah, let's put it in that. I feel like reaction speed might be useful in a lot of circumstances. Now, what the fuck were we doing before we got engrossed in this clipboard? Because I cannot remember. For the life of me. Read the watermarks. Who put the clothes in the trash? Make truce with Kuno. Wash off the death smell. Find your heraldic bird. Explore the whirling secret passages. Find speed and sniff it. Right. Any of those will do, I guess. Who put the clothes in the trash? Did we ask Gart about that? If not, then we should. Oh, and we also need to still talk to all the union chaps. So we can do that. I've no idea what the time limit is on this one now, because we had that stop and start. Okay, approaching half an hour so far, so we'll keep going. Whatever. Do. Hello, Gart.
Can I help you?
Here's your key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's cloths.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
I never said you did. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
You fuck. Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her.
You can't vouch for
I
her.
can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
No, you can't vouch for her. You fancy her. That's what you meant to say. Who else has the keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street,
Oh.
near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Well, I guess that's all we can do about that.
Yes.
I saw a thing. Did I see a thing?
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Actually, no. There was no more things.
Yes.
Bye. Well, while I'm all hopped up on the ghoulie juice, I should use my enhanced psych power. I almost said psychic. Psych powers to my advantage. Let's ignore you and look at these little points in here. Photos of men in overalls toting guns, and Union placards. You see hawthorn bushes outside. Mate, I can't... Oh, it's gone now. Well, that was annoying. I think it was only one word that we were missing. It might have just been So I don't think we missed anything there. But the window itself is a
Behind
thing.
the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. The men are talking, but you swear you hear those black limbs tap on the window as the wind blows outside.
Look out the window. Heroic. Oh, okay. It's... Hang on. One of the downsides to this is it's not time yet. But because we got the dice and we saw a mysterious door, we at least have 3%. Will squinting help?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. You're not so sure about that. Somehow you just know there's something out there behind the glass.
There's something out there behind the glass.
Yeah, your mother.
Oh, what's she doing out there? Told her not to leave the house. Well, technically we got one more in that, but from inland, but it's still 3%. Okay, well I'm not even going to try that yet. Which one of these fine fellows should we talk to? Probably the only one we can. Here we go.
Over here.
Oh. You sure?
Over here.
I guess she's sure. Hello, you then.
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
I've got your gloves. You're the gardener. You lied to me. You're not a gardener. I just wanted to know more about this place before I check it out. That's normal. You lied to me.
That's right. I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Then why did you have gardener's gloves?
So let's get to it. You're looking
That's
for
what I
Titus Hardy.
thought.
You think he has information that will help you?
Possibly.
Maybe he does.
Good.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Ah, I remember now. I'm not sure if it was Everett or fuck, I can't remember his name. The guy outside Everett's place, the talkative one. But he mentioned her. One of the he's, either of them, mentioned her, and she's just got back from like law school, as it's usually called.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
Who knows more law here, Kim or the lawyer?
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
But is it like a lawyer glare or just a don't do that glare?
Could this be the Miss Beaufort that Easy Leo mentioned?
Leo,
The
that
one
was the
Mr.
guy.
Everett sent to law school?
Yes, I am assuming so. What's your roles in all this? Are you Lizzie Elizabeth Miss Beaufort? What if I want to talk to you, not Titus? What are you going to do to me? Why are you so aggressive? Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
I haven't been violent at all. Except for the time I tried to punch a kid, but he was kind of asking for it, and I may have been drunk.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Yeah, get her, Kim, because I'm not doing too well.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
I don't know anything about 20 fat men. If I do, I've repressed that memory.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks for your input.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
I'll do what I want in the order that I can figure it out. The world needs a financial buffer zone. No need to get emotional. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. Maybe you're just not historic individuals. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? I can't even. Not even on my best day. Okay. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong, unlike you socialists. Dirty commies. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? Yeah, let's get her to admit to an armed uprising.
Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez.
Where's the comedian? Is he behind me? Alright, what's your role in all this, madam?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
Yes, I do. Are you Elizabeth, Elizabeth, Miss Beth Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries. and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Is he why I'm actually here, though?
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes, in the way she stands, in her face.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot. I may have heard things.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
I wasn't chatting you up. That was like a I know something you don't know kind of thing. But less playground than that. More like a lawyer would say, or a cowboy. Moving on. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Then why are you even talking to me? Oh, sorry. Got flanked by a yawn. My past life is telling me that doing that is bad. Although it's also telling me that I sometimes had like a thing pop up, a check saying don't say this one. But I don't have that this time. Maybe because I'm not smart enough. Or maybe I'm misremembering. As I've said before, my half memories are proving less helpful than if I had no memories at all. Alright, let's talk to Titus. Or Titus, as I might call him. Just to be juvenile. What? Me? What?
Psst. Hey, you.
Huh?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
No. Think you've got the wrong guy there. Again? How come there's a word on the street? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, what is the word on the street? I was just out on the street and there was a voice. Weird voice on the wind. It kind of knocked me out, but... Is that the word on the street? They didn't mention communism. They were talking about apricots and stuff.
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich,
No, I don't.
sodomize the landowners.
I've never said
impale
that.
all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Alright, that sounds like me. I haven't said anything like that. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those. Yeah, no, I haven't said anything like that. I'm a big fascism man.
Okay, not in so many words, but don't deny it. You're about to rip off that mask of social democracy and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that will devour and masticate mankind.
Nope.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
It's too tiring. I don't have it in me. I'm beat down and broken. Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. Wait, first, what's this communism even about? Yes, please do give me a definition. I would love to hear what your definition of communism is.
Failure. It's about failure.
Okay. I don't do failure.
Of course you do. You are failure. You are communism.
This is a hell of a sales pitch.
Beaten, curb stomped, shat on, while everyone else is out partying, having a callous laugh. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Hang on, this is sounding a bit like... What is it? While you were out partying, I was studying how to seize the means of production.
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Okay, you lost me towards the end there.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Is that like the last samurai?
Now get to work, comrade.
Nah.
Very well. I guess no one will build communism then. Tell the working man it's over, unless anyone has objections. Let not failure ensnare you any further, beautiful pixie girl. Be an acrobat, a prancing fairy queen.
What? What? I don't understand. Why are you so weird, Savoir-Faire? I thought you were just like a stealth stat. But you're coming up with all this weird shit.
Did someone mention cocaine? Are we doing cocaine?
No.
No. I'm sure I heard someone say cocainism.
No, it's not. And that's not even what you said. You said cocainism. That's cocainimism. Cocainimism. And regardless, none of those things were said, especially cocaine. So shut up.
Anyone? Anyone else? There's no one?
To be fair, a lot of my more intellectual stats are dead.
There's one.
Oh? What? No, shut up. I want to lie down and let the water carry me downstream. What should I do, Volition?
You should build communism. Precisely because it's impossible.
I thought you were meant to be like my morale center and somewhat logical. I've just thought of something. Is it possible for me to be both fascist and communist? I wonder. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, we're going to be a right-wing communist, an absolute fascist leftist.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Huh? What? You didn't say firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Is that how it works? You just go, oh, I'm interested in communism. I'll maybe look into communism. Oh no, I'm Karl Marx. Or Stalin, perhaps, if it's firing squads. Roll your sleeves up and breathe in the pristine air. Mazovian socio-economics. So can I actually do this then? I mean, I don't have a skill point at the moment, but I'm going to try it. And obviously I'll put it on the far left. Because that will be interesting. I've heard things about if you mix and match too much, the game actively calls you a hypocrite. Which sounds pretty funny, so I want to see if I can reach that level. Or maybe it'll just call me an enlightened centrist. I don't know if it balances out that way. I didn't think we'd even said anything remotely communist to get that come up, but I guess some of these I just haven't understood, so it could have been that. Alright, hello Titus Hardy.
This is where you say you're a bit.
A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beacon.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. Shit. Don't leave it to me. No, this is already red alert, DEFCON 4. Get the fuck out. Don't say anything.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking to you, Glenn. I'm gonna cross my arms, because he is.
What, is he fucking kidding? This guy high or something?
Yes. The little guy looks at his mates in disbelief.
Hey, asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
Well, so I didn't fold my arms. That's a shame.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Yes, that's who we're talking to, isn't it? Okay, first we need to talk about your attitude.
Wow. The RCM sent us some big dick cops.
You can see my big dick because I'm not wearing trousers.
Real big dick cops. Look at them. Reckless. Swinging in the wind.
It's not quite swinging in the wind. I've still got pants on.
Yeah, look at the big dick on that cop. Can't tell a dick that big what to do.
Alright, stop looking at my dick now. It's getting weird.
Must be something in the water in general.
Yeah, gave him real nice big dicks.
Okay, what the fuck is this? I want to put pants on. I want to put trousers on now.
Yeah. Anyways.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
This isn't better at all.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Oh, okay.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Ah, that's very smart of you, visual calculus. That makes me wonder... Right, yes, because you are in fact our highest intellect stat. So you're struggling to say anything helpful through the mire of stupidity that is our brain. Scan the room with your scanner.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine.
I wouldn't say so, but sure.
Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet.
Also black as death? Like, he straight up looks like something from SCP. That's kind of creepy.
Across, at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s, early 40s. A symmetric burn on his neck, resembling the letters Loss Loss. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind? And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum? On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Are you sure? What if he's killed someone with a guitar? And the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Oh, really? So it wasn't...
In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
That explains the big fat tracks, then, from Fat Angus. I mean, we could have just heard his name and guessed that, probably, really.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them is missing. The odd soul?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
I was scanning the room. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where is the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Maybe I do.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
That would be the first most obvious choice, but not necessarily.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
Very long pauses there. Also, I'm not sure what the fuck his accent is. It's sort of like Southern and then like Southern American and then not.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Thank you, Kim. Jesus Christ, I was suffocating there.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And
He points at the lieutenant.
you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
What if I do want a bullet in the back of my head?
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
Oh, I still haven't asked. Wait, I thought I just did ask a question.
There's no point in pushing it further.
Can you take over, Kim? I'm
This
scared.
is
I'm
already
hungry.
a victory.
I want a nap.
We'll learn more about
wanna go
this
home.
8th Hardy sooner or later.
Right. Did you hang the kill the hanged man? Did you murder? How do you feel about murder?
So, you're not just here to swing your big dick. You're here for the pretty boy.
Please stop talking about my dick.
That one stinks like shit, too.
You'd stink like shit after 7 days in a tree.
They love him, boss. Spend all day digging around in there. Can't get enough of that pretty boy smell.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Yes. I have spoken to the dead man in a bizarre occult vision.
That is fucking bizarre. A magic man. A goddamn magician.
He shakes his head.
The lieutenant waits for your reply, patiently. His foot taps only a little.
Honestly, the occult vision was too confusing for me to understand. He said love did him in.
Well, fortune teller. You might be onto something. They don't just end up in trees for nothing.
There was a speck of truth in there for him. You accidentally touched something.
It wasn't accidental, I'm just a genius.
We had something else. Besides the occult vision.
No, that was everything.
We had to have something. His foot tapping has become less patient now.
Alright. Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yes, exactly.
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him.
Alright, job done.
As he speaks, his fists contract, going through the pulling motion again, savoring it.
We did this. Together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
You talk really aggravatingly slowly.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
That's it, the game's over, we got the perpetrator. Job done, wrap up, go home. Aha, so you just confessed to murder. But there's a catch. Is there a catch?
There is no catch. These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened. so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
God, your voices are so annoying. I mean, maybe that's the point. So, what, you're the fucking sheriff or something? He was a mercenary, that you just killed him because dick size?
And he stepped out alive.
Jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Kohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
That sounds like a thing.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
Wait, him? Or he had a live grenade?
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
How do you even know he was in Special Forces?
'Cause one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, "I'm Oranese goddamn Special Forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all."
Did he now? That seems like a very strange thing to do.
Really?
Yeah, really?
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
Did he fuck everyone?
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did, right there. Like some kind of animal.
Okay, putting that to one side, what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
He wiped spittle from his mouth.
There's slight unease in him, suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
Why does he regret mentioning the rape?
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
He cracks his
before he started coming here.
He cracks his knuckles.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
You're very talkative, Eugene. I feel like you might be more helpful than the glacially slow drawl that comes out of Titus.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah.
Yeah. This girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl. Young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. "Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt?" Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Well, okay. That's certainly inappropriate. Like, what do I fucking say to that? Right, was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted, raped, you said?
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
I think I am listening.
He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm still listening. You said you hit him over the head with a wine bottle and he didn't fall down. That doesn't sound like stopping him. Also, are there two girls now, or is it the same girl?
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Shut up, Parrot Man. Right, who did he rape then? That is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Well, Seems I've only got one more question, so yeah. Answer this. I am police. I've respect my one authority. Kim, fucking help me out here.
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment.
See, I wasn't necessarily going to harass her, but I might embarrass her. That's fair. I tend to embarrass most people I come across.
What are you talking about? Embarrassment. If someone has been sexually assaulted, we need to...
What you need is to get the fuck out of my face.
You hear the element.
I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
Apparently it's done.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny.
Stop.
I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but...
Oh, stop being so twisty, snaky, lawyery.
It won't be for long, she means.
Yeah, well that's fine. I've got a hole in my head. No, I've got 5 in endurance. What have you got, Titus?
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
Fine. How did you kill him? I mean, you seem to think you hanged him. Hung him? Hanged him.
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
No, it wasn't, because I found a bullet in his squidgy bits.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
They may have, but I've forgotten it, but regardless.
The autopsy showed there were no ligature marks. His hands were not tied. Can you explain that?
Yeah, see, why isn't Kim doing this?
The lieutenant goes in for the leg sweep. Titus does not see it coming.
Look. I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, Capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
I'm pretty sure it hasn't been 20 questions yet, so why not just that one?
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
Really? Elaine?
That's right, lawman. And then we hang the fuck.
Composure, challenging. Things aren't quite right here, are they? No, but that's not super high for that. Where did all this action take place? Mr. Tats, what did you use to knock the victim out?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
Dubious. Very dubious if he didn't react to a wine bottle being smashed over his head. Why would one of your pointy elbows do him in? Where did this action take place?
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that the fuck had started coming to our bar.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Stop asking me if I wasn't listening. Because I kind of am. Alright, let's give this a go.
Actually,
shit.
They're admirably, surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
All of them? Maybe one of them is fidgeting, cracking under the pressure.
Well, this one. But he's always fidgeting, so don't get your hopes up.
Feck.
Like what, Copper?
When did this hanging take place?
You don't have to answer any of his questions.
Wait, well then what the fuck is the point in this?
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Alright, calm down.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Bunch of annoying fuckheads at the moment.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
I'm super happy, clearly.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you're striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Wait, so did you actually mean her or not? Stop being so difficult.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Okay, well let's go with the most the best one. How does the bullet in his head factor into this? If you hanged him. See, I couldn't do this in real life. Be constantly tripping over my own words. You're under arrest.
Huh?
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain. Why was it there if you hanged him?
Yeah. Answer that, big man. See, that's no good either. Big man.
How the fuck do I know? Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
Technically, someone did shoot him, but we're not going to mention that. That was a mistake.
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already? Hanging. If there's any post-mortem trauma, it's your problem. This will not turn into a cross-examination.
You seem to imply I had more time than this. That's not fair. You said it was like my last question, then I asked my last question, you said it was already over. Fucking lawyer. Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than the others. Addressed Titus. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here? Let's appeal to Big Man's ego.
Who do you fucking think does?
Point at fat. I guess the biggest animal dominates the herd. I'm guessing it's the big one. Bow to the bearded man. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most venerable member. Point at the harbour. Everard Clare runs the union. You answer to him, right? It's the 8th Hardy Boy, the one who's missing the big dick. You do. You give the commands. I thought she did. Which of these would most get under his skin? We don't really know how he feels about Fat Angus or the old guy. Or Everard. Let's go with Elizabeth. Try and get them fighting each other.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
How annoying are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
I thought it was some other reason.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
You murdered him just like that? No remorse? I mean, clearly there's no remorse.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
I haven't sent anyone there because I don't know what that is.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
I don't really know about that either. Yes, but these were all bad people. Criminals. The scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
I'll put a stiff catalogue in your head. Fucko. Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Oh shit, I'm not hopped up on drugs anymore. Oh no, this is gonna fail.
Not in the arresting mood?
Wait, hang on. No, I could totally arrest you, but my drugs ran out.
A fearful readiness, like an electrical charge, raises hairs in the room. By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. While the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve, there's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
This might end in a game over. You confess to murder. I'm taking you in. Step even closer. If I step so close I can give him a quick peck on the cheek, he won't expect that, and then I can run away giggling.
Look, coppers. I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you.
Yeah, but Kim's worth like 5 of me, and I'm worth 1/5 of one of you.
That's an Easter 50, a Ziemsk-made monstrosity. It'll blow your head clean off.
God, I kind of want to try, but he's going to blow my head clean off. You're under a vest.
The last thing you hear is a little murmur. Not a blast, not an echo. No one screams. It's...
Oh, apparently it was so sudden he didn't even get to finish the voice line.
Sad news from the district of Martinez, as the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught in the dock workers' strike and were gunned down under unclear circumstances. Such needless loss of life is truly tragic, a local union leader, Everard Clare, commented, and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wriggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
Technically, I wasn't right-wing or left-wing at this point. I was working on both. I guess I was more right-wing than left. Well, that ended as should have been expected, and is... please say that was a somewhat soon autosave. That autosave was 40 minutes ago. I should probably call it there then, and do what I did before and try to get back round to where we were, and try and I'll do all the same dialogue options or whatever. I'll just actually, how will I do that? Because I can't start from mid-conversation.
Hey. Psst.
Damn it. Okay, hang on.
Yes, you. Word on the street, you keep saying things like...
Okay, we're going to speed run this.
Okay, everyone can see that. Failure. Yes, you alone. Against every... You.
Yep. Dibbity-dibbity-dub-dub-doo.
Get to work, comrade.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Get too late to back it.
Cool, great, wonderful. Yeah, I guess we are just going to have to speedrun this. Shit, okay, well that really wasn't worth it then. Sorry about that. Fuck it, here we go then.
This is where you say you're a bit.
Oh my god, you talk so slow.
Detective.
Yeah, hey, don't say anything.
Hey, dipshit.
Cross your arms.
Hey, asshole.
We're looking for Titus Hardy.
Attitude.
Real big.
Yep, stop talking
Must
about
be
my
some-
dick.
Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might want to.
These guys do a head count first.
Scan the room.
Starting from the sitting on his right across.
Ding,
at the
ding,
asymmetric
ding,
burn
ding.
on his neck. And then stand the emblem in the far corner. On his neck. Size 40 in the middle. In conclusion, exactly.
The fuck is with you, fella?
Right, 8th Hardy Boy.
What do you... Or what?
Actually, boss.
This person, Glenn, she.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
So let me get this.
That's right. You're not cops.
Good. We are.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks.
Hangman.
So,
They love.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to.
Occult vision.
The lieutenant waits.
well.
There was a speck of.
We had something else.
We had to have something. His foot tapping has become less patient now.
Why are your boot prints there?
You mean these boots? We all got a pair. We wore them the night we took the pretty...
As he speaks, his...
Yeah.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
Yeah, that's it. Game's over. We won.
No, you don't. What you have is 7 honest men who thought it forthcoming to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Alright, so now we got to do all these again. Why did you kill him? He was a mercenary.
What kind of mercenary?
Because I want to do this again, but I don't want to miss anything. Because this is an ongoing investigation. This is part of the main plot.
This one has a special gripe.
I can't prove it, but I know.
How do you know he was special?
That's one night-
Shump.
Really?
Yeah, really.
We couldn't believe it either.
Wrong.
There's a slight unease.
To kill us all.
Yeah. He said it was his favorite joint.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah. This show me your con. Why don't you show me your...
Okay, we
Aren't you
don't
fucking
need to hear that bit
Yeah.
again.
Me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
No.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question.
Titus,
Fuck off, Carl.
What are you talking about?
What you need.
as you can see, these men...
It won't be for... It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
Right. Who called the shots that night? Yeah, no remorse.
How many people have you...
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years.
Ain't no use keeping a stiff kettle.
Are you
Shut up.
deaf? Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Let's address her this time. One was more complicit than the others.
That's for the courts in Le Jardin to decide. Not for the officer making an arrest. Which we all know you won't be.
Well, we know that now, with the advantage of hindsight.
What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No, that sounds boring.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
When did the hanging occur?
You don't have to keep...
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
Known him?
Yeah.
Quiet.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce?
No. Why don't you ask her about...
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer.
Bullet in his head.
There was a bullet.
How the fuck do I...
This line of questioning is over. You got the cause of death already?
How did you kill him?
Didn't they take...
The autopsy showed...
The lieutenant goes...
We...
Yeah. I know.
That's right, lawman. And
My fucking elbow, Copper. Right fucking here.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
Well, at least we can give this another go. I still don't think we're going to succeed at it, but you never know.
Actually,
Yeah.
there are... Well, this one. But he's...
like what, copper?
Why don't I just arrest you?
Yeah, lawman.
Not in the arrest...
A fearful by your side, while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others...
Look, coppers. I know you think you're doing your job here.
That's an Easter 50. A Ziemsk-made monstrosity. It'll blow your head clean off.
Now we back off.
The little guy? You're
Oh,
the
that
little
was
guy
not so good.
now.
No, I'm still taller than you.
So, little guy, you had some questions?
No, that was the last one.
Beneath everything, he's grateful. Just a bit. You don't force him to get ugly.
Yeah, little questions.
Okay, you're just like a fucking cartoon character. Conclude the questioning.
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus. I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
This is stupid. You're not cops. I mean, I'm not a cop either, but I'm slightly more cop than you. I'm not wearing my uniform, but I do have one. And Kim's, like, proper, so, you know. This isn't going to work. Authority -1. Surely they should be at, like, 0% then.
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Kim, I need your gun. I'm not sure that's going to work out well. I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping. Point your finger. That's it. That's all I got. First you tell me someone's been raped, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit. Stomp your feet like a petulant child.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it. The law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think about it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm not the law after all. Maybe everyone's been lying to me. Oh God. You're not the law. I am the law. Maybe everyone has been lying to me.
What? Now you're in some kind of personal crisis right in front of us? Take this esoteric shit out of my bar.
It's not esoteric, it's character development.
I assure you, there is no crisis. We had questions, that's all.
We had morale as well, but we don't now.
There is little left to salvage. Did I not tell you to pick the right option?
Yeah, but you gave me shit options, Authority. Really shit options. Alright, bye, because I can't afford to lose any more morale. Well, that was an absolute shit show. Yeah, are we... I think we're managing to fuck up main quest stuff more than side quest stuff, which is actually kind of bad. That didn't go great. I guess we could go back and talk to Joyce. I don't know, it'll all be next time, but we'll have a think about the next day. Oh, actually, you'd probably just have to tell Kim to take the body pretty soon, because night's closing in. We can probably maybe get a few more things sorted out. Yeah, we'll have a wander around next time. See what we can do. Did we get a skill point? No, we didn't. I guess we got more experience, but not quite enough for that. Huh, okay. Well, that'll do for now then. More drugs next time. Cool, well, bit of a ramshackle one. Sorry about all the technical issues. I'll try and stitch this together, and if you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully I've cut out the worst of the gaps and stuff, but that still doesn't forgive my commentary. But you can only do so much. Right. Cheers for watching, if you did. And remember, just try and remember things. It makes life easier.